Welcome to our weekly news update. Today we'll cover the major events in the United States from February 9th to February 16th, 2025. News 1. Super Bowl 59 highlights. On February 9th, Super Bowl 59 took place at the Superdome in New Orleans. The Kansas City Chiefs faced off against the Philadelphia Eagles in a thrilling game that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Chiefs stars Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes announced plans to gift Rolex watches to their teammates if they secured the victory. The halftime show featured an electrifying performance by Kendrick Lamar, adding to the event's excitement. News 2. Gulf of America controversy. President Donald Trump signed a proclamation designating February 9th as Gulf of America Day, following an executive order to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. This move has sparked discussions nationwide, with supporters viewing it as a restoration of American pride and critics questioning its necessity and implications. News 3. Trade relations with the United Kingdom. On February 16th, British Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds announced that the United States is reassessing its trade relationship with the United Kingdom. The discussions aim to address complex tariff issues, particularly concerning steel and aluminum imports. Both nations report mutual trade surpluses, which could influence the negotiations favorably. News 4. US initiates direct talks with Russia. President Trump has proposed direct negotiations with Russia to end the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This initiative has raised concerns among European allies and Ukrainian officials, who feel excluded from the discussions. The US delegation, led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, is set to meet Russian counterparts in Saudi Arabia. The potential exclusion of Ukrainian and European representatives has led to apprehension about the future of the region's security and autonomy. News 5. European response to US foreign policy. At the Munich Security Conference, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for the creation of a European army, emphasizing the need for Europe to take charge of its security amidst the ongoing war with Russia. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz defended Europe's stance against far-right influences, responding to US Vice President J.D. Vance's critical remarks about Europe's approach to democracy. These developments highlight the growing rift between the US and its European allies regarding security and foreign policy. News 6. Severe weather impacts multiple states. A significant storm system from February 15th to 16th brought flash flooding and tornadoes to parts of the United States, resulting in at least 10 fatalities. Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, and Virginia were among the hardest-hit areas. In Kentucky alone, over 1,000 people required rescue due to the severe flooding. Governors in the affected states declared emergencies, and recovery efforts are ongoing. News 7. Justice Department resignations. On February 13th, Acting U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Danielle Sassoon, along with 5 other Justice Department officials, resigned after being directed by the Trump administration to drop a federal corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. This mass resignation has raised questions about the administration's influence over judicial proceedings and the potential implications for legal independence. News 8 U.S. and Russia diplomatic engagements Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov engaged in discussions on February 15th, covering topics such as the Russo-Ukrainian war, sanctions, and diplomatic relations. This marked the first high-level contact between the two nations in nearly 2 years, signaling a potential shift in diplomatic relations and efforts to address ongoing conflicts. That's your weekly news roundup. Stay tuned for updates and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.